everybody. You is Ron Cizemore, and you are Evan what? Long, right.
Yeah.
Alright. So tell me how summer camp going.
It's been going pretty well so far. We got 2 weeks in the books. Kids have been really nice. The other counselors, some of them are back there. They've all been pretty cool. Tyree and Erica, of course, you know, they've been helping out a lot. But yeah, it's been going pretty well. Really nothing else to say. I mean, there's always room for improvement, but I think the camp so far has been going pretty well.
Yeah, well, that's sports camp. And day camp, we've had a whole lineup of activities. This Thursday, we just went to the zoo. We have 3 or 4 divisions, if you will, D1, D2, and D3, and then there's teams. So for those that are older, getting ready to go to middle school and high school. But yeah, we just got back from the zoo this week, and nothing much, just good support from our staff and supervisors like Tyree and Erica, and then Becky and Sean, and then Kenny, the operations director.
What made y'all want to go into summer camp? Starting with you.
Well, for me, I was a camper here actually a couple years ago. I actually did teen camp. I went on, you know, a lot of the, you know, field trips, did a lot of the activities. I thought it was really cool. And also my mom, she actually works here. She kind of was like, she kind of, I guess, persuaded me to work here. She was like, hey, it's a really good environment. You're going to love the people there. So I was like, hey, might as well give it a shot. Applied 2 years ago when I was 16, got the job. You know, had an interview with Erica and Tyree about that. Last summer was my first summer, and I absolutely loved it. So I was like, I'm coming back again. Like, this is something for sure that I want to keep doing. Even if it's just a summer thing, I definitely like doing it. So
it's pretty much because of your mom, then. Huh?
That's not the only reason. Hey, I honestly enjoy it a lot. It's just really cool.
How about you?
Alright, so this is my first year as a camp counselor. What really got me into it was my mom and everyone that I work with was like, hey, you should really do a counselor for the Y for daycare and stuff. So I was like, okay, I'll look into it. So I applied for the job, I got my interview done, and you know, I just applied for all these positions, and something just felt right about the day camp and whatnot. So, and I mean, I've known about the Y for a while. I never really did come to camp a lot though, because I usually came to like the Friday night stuff with like Paris night outs.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
So that was pretty much how I got started with it.
So y'all in it now. How are y'all kind of influencing the kids in summer camp?
Okay, for me, I always like when I'm doing the camp counseling, I always make sure I want to teach kids valuable lessons. Like even when they're just doing simple drills, I want to make sure they're learning stuff. I want to make sure everyone is, you know, friendly towards each other. I'm trying to teach a lesson of respect, especially that's important. Teamwork too. Of course, you can't, on the scrimmages, you know, we play as a team. Always want the kids to work together as a team to try and win the games, not just one person passing the ball to another person. So I always try to just teach lessons. But I feel like that's really influenced, you know, the way I like conduct doing camp counseling. I feel like it's always been like a big thing of mine, and now to spread that, I guess, to the kids is pretty cool. So
how does it help you in your life?
For me, it helps me get better at like just communicating with people, you know. I feel like this job especially has given me the chance to talk with people of all different ages, whether that be, you know, from super young kids to a lot kids that are almost my age. And I feel like it's just giving me the chance to communicate better and just create, I guess, grow my strengths. So, yeah.
Alright, so for me, when I'm teaching my lessons and stuff, when we're out there and we're playing an activity, and after we get done, you know, I try and teach it. I try and teach it based off of what I've been taught growing up, because when I was growing up, you know, the lessons were always, you know, super helpful. You know, they taught you discipline, they taught you how to be respectful and whatnot. So I look at it as if I was looking at myself. So that way I can look at it the way the kids are looking at it, but from a similar point of view.
And how's it helping you in your life?
Oh, it helps me understand how hard parenting is because you got all the kids. So I really do owe my parents a big apology.
That's true.
So last question.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about the Y summer camp? Anything that's new to the Y, what's your favorite thing about this place that makes you about it?
I'm gonna have to say the atmosphere. Honestly, just the way everything flows, the people here, you know, the campers, everyone is just so nice and friendly. You know, everyone has like such a strong bond. I remember even and not a lot of them came back for this year, but a lot of the counselors that I worked with last year, I was really good friends with them for that summer, and we were doing everything together. So I mean, just to kind of have that bond and stuff, and just the atmosphere there, it's just always makes me want to keep coming back.
And if you ever wanted to refer somebody to YMCA for whatever reason, what would it be and what would be your main focus?
Well, honestly, I actually had an experience. I referred a person, one of my friends, to volunteer because he's not old enough to work here yet. But I said, this is such a good opportunity to, you know, get to work with, you know, you get to work outside a lot. You get to work with a bunch of kids, fun environment. So I really told him, I'm like, you're going to love the people here, especially. And the way everything works, it's like you're working, but you're also having fun. So I told him, if you're coming here, because he's hopefully gonna volunteer here this summer. But I told him, I said, if you are gonna come here, you're gonna have fun working here, as well as, you know, you get to teach kids. So it's a win-win.
Yeah. How about you?
So the thing that keeps me coming back is, again, the environment, the atmosphere, but the different people that I work with is amazing. I've clicked with so many of my counselors. We've become such good friends over the span of just 2 weeks, really. And it's just a lot, you know, but some of us, hold on a minute, I'm going off track.
You're good. I think the audience gets the point. I want to finish it. Go ahead. Finish it.
Okay. Yeah, so it's just the atmosphere, just the people, really, and the kids, definitely. The kids are what makes it the best part.
Yeah.
Because just getting to see them run up to you each morning with a big smile on their face, like, what are we gonna do today? What time is this? Like, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna do this? Can we do this? Can we do that? That's probably the best part of it.
And one last question. Y'all two about to play volleyball?
Yeah, of course.
Sure. So how do y'all expect to win? What's your strategy to win the game?
Go for the ball.
Hey, y'all, I got a secret weapon. I'm not gonna tell either of y'all what it is. Y'all gonna see in a minute. So we're gonna win.
Hey,
That's all I'm gonna say.
Class 5.
Yep.
Will you be willing to do a post-game interview?
Yeah, of course,
for sure.
I do appreciate y'all.
All right.
Have a good game.